So, Sean, would you trade 2 hours for $34,000?
From talking to you over all these years, I've learned that sometimes the first step for home sellers is have a simple conversation with you to discuss options and come up with a game plan.
Yeah, Sean, that's something that we really enjoy because when you're well-informed, you're going to be able to make better decisions. I recently met with some sellers out in Westminster. Last week, they had a cash offer. It wasn't really that bad of an offer. Of course, we were able to provide them with a cash offer as well that was much higher, but they decided to opt for one of our buyers in waiting, which would put an additional $34,000 into their pockets.
I think it's important to look at all the options, especially when it's something as important as selling your home.
Yeah, Sean, and for these folks, they're planning on retirement, so an extra $34,000 is going to have a significant impact. The best part is this, they still get to sell as is within their time frame and with the least amount of inconvenience. The only difference is that they're going to allow us to bring our group of buyers through on a weekend afternoon for about 2 hours. So, Sean, would you trade 2 hours for $34,000?
When you put it like that, Vinny, it's a no-brainer. Like I'm always telling our listeners that if you're thinking of selling, even if they have a good friend or relative that's a realtor or investor, give you a call for a no-obligation consultation. That is a conversation that may be worth thousands.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, Sean. Yeah, there's nothing to lose, especially if you're in a situation unique like we were discussing last week with our buy now, sell later. I spoke to Mary earlier this week, and she thought she needed to sell first in order to buy, which is typical. But with our buy now, sell later program, she can shop stress-free for her new home first and then think about selling later. So if you're considering options, thinking about making a move, I'd love to talk with you and show you how our exclusive programs can help you accomplish your goals. I'm here to talk. You can call or text me, 410-709-7515. That's 410-709-7515.
Thanks, Vinny. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you next Friday.
All right. Thanks, Sean. We'll see ya.